If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
Round number 1. Pretty easy keep here, I think.
Looks reasonable.
Yeah. So we get a turn 2 Astronomer, and we can even target it if we get desperate. I mean, we do have a reasonable amount of enchantments just floating around in the deck. Well, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be okay, but that is definitely not what we want to see. Like, our deck is much better against, like, piled up threats as opposed to just, you know, spread out weenies.
We can tap the 2/2 to fog his entire turn at some point, you know, or at least right now.
Right now?
No, I'm saying not right now, but
yeah.
The you know, it's nice that we don't have to spend the X on Loyal Pegasus. You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Something to note. We're just snapping off here.
Yeah, because he's forced to attack.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is not necessarily indicative of a combat trick. He could totally have one.
Yeah, it's just not a huge deal if he does.
Exactly. Jeez.
This is a fast start.
Oh,
there we go.
We draw our very best card.
So what do you like doing here? What do you think about slowing him down for a turn? You know, just tapping down 2 guys, scrying 1. He doesn't get to attack, and then we get to really stabilize. Otherwise, we're taking 4.
Yeah, we're taking 4 here. It's not really the end of the world either.
Right. It's just that we don't really do anything if we don't do that. Right?
Yeah. I mean, not doing anything is acceptable.
It is.
Because, I mean, what would be much better is to play Dawnbringer Charioteers and then the next turn glimpse it.
Right.
The card I'm actually worried about here is Last Breath.
Oh.
I really don't want our Dawnbringer Charioteers to get Last Breath. We probably won't have a choice because his start's like quite aggressive here.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's a card that like not.
I think we can just take 4.
People don't start that as often. You know what I mean?
So what I do like here, no, they don't. It's true. Yeah. But what I think I like here is just letting him attack. Mm-hmm. We block. If he does happen to use a combat trick, we get to blanket.
Right.
For value, too, because we get to dig. So that's kind of cool. And then, if not, we play Dawnbringer Charioteers and just sort of say, like, look, you know.
Oh, he's going to get nitty. Sweet. That's great for us.
That's fantastic for us. Now we take 2 instead of a million. I'm not actually sure what his...
I mean, I think he just thinks that the thing has a lot of value, and we went into the tank, or he thinks
anything.
We went into the tank, you know, like we're just commenting or whatever, you know, and maybe he thought we were trying to play a trick.
This is interesting.
Oh, the fact that we can wait a turn.
And now we can wait a turn if we want. But I think that we don't need to.
Actually, we can't though, right? Because because Glimpse, you have to pay 1 to target something. Like you can't just go X is 0. Right.
Yeah, you can do X is 0, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we would actually have to wait 2 full turns to do it.
Yeah, so we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the other option is just to play Harvest Guard. I'll say it's here, too, though. That actually shuts down his entire attack. Is there any advantage here, though? We play around anything doing that?
Yeah, I
think we just windmill.
I think it's just so unlikely that he has Last Breath, you know? Like, he's an...
Well, there's other cards, too, but yeah.
There are, yeah. But some of them, it doesn't really matter if we're able to target our guy. You know?
Yeah, I mean, this will actually be very telling here because...
If he swings into us, I don't think we're blocking with...
we're just blocking with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, if he swings in, then he has to have a trick.
Right.
Because he can't suicide in this guy.
Yeah.
In fact, if he did, he would gain nothing. So, yeah, we just take our chances here, I think.
Does he have it? He's tapping 2 mana.
Yeah, he might. I mean, it's a card that... you know, is under consideration for sure. If we get to untap, I like our chances though, because then we have Crypsis, Glimpse, like we can grow this thing quite big.
So he taps, untaps. Sometimes that's an indication that he has it, but he'd like to use a trick here if he could, type thing.
Yeah. See, the thing is, if he had it, he needs to just get the thing out of the way now.
You think?
Well, I mean, why let us block, right?
I mean, it might be one of those. Yeah, I mean, in my mind, I couldn't see doing anything besides Last Breathing if I had it, you know. But maybe he wants the option to Divine Verdict it or something, you know.
This is a very weird attack.
It is strange.
Like if he has a trick, why not swing with this guy too? But I think my plan is just to block here and take 3.
I think so too.
We can take 3. Like
the awkward part is going to be if he passes with 4 mana up.
Yeah, then we don't attack.
Yeah.
not a problem. Guardians. Yeah, so we just get to get him.
That's exactly what I put him on.
You put him on Guardians. Ooh.
There we go. That's cool.
I mean, I really want to get this Sphinx going.
Yeah.
But we're just going to...
Yeah, I think we just smash in.
Well, no. This is a lot different. Now, I think we actually don't smash in.
Really?
Yeah, because now we have Crypsis. Because he's clearly representing a combat trick here, right? Like, what did he have that made him okay with literally throwing away Stonewise Fortifier for no damage? Because if he has Stonewise, we block here, here, we take 2, we gain 2, and he just throws a creature card away. Like, what could he have there? You know, with this turn, we can go like Harvest Guard, Alseids, and leave up Crypsis.
I mean, we can just attack and pass with all of the mana, you know, if we want.
Okay, then, so maybe we just attack, place... Okay, attacking's fine. We're going to attack either way.
Right.
But, well, I don't know. This is actually not true. Like, there's definitely an argument to be made for just not attacking here and just committing to the block, but with Crypsis mana up. Like, why wouldn't he attack with Tethmos High Priest? I think I like that play better. I mean, doesn't that make sense?
I mean, well, we have so many instant speed options, you know. Like I kind of like, well.
But this one does a great job, though. I mean, this thing really kind of holds down the fort too.
Right. It's just that.
So we can just attack. Yeah, let's just attack.
I don't love untapping that thing and blocking with it. If we
don't have to.
Yeah, we can just untap it or whatever. But
we can just block. Like, we've just got good blockers here and just use our Crypsis defensively. Like, he doesn't have attacks here now.
Right.
Or at least he doesn't have good attacks here now. I mean, I want to get the counter on our Dawnbringer Charioteers, but
yeah. That's what I'm interested in as well. But
because we're definitely blocking here.
Right.
He didn't play a land first, so we can actually just eat Stonewise Fortifier with our Alseids potentially. Yeah, he's just going to do nothing.
See, what I thought was also kind of a sweet option was, you know, next turn we just glimpse him, you know, also targeting our guy, and then he has to kind of do something, you know.
Yeah, I think I just want to save glimpse for like a critical turn, you know.
Right.
Like, value glimpse is okay. I agree. Like, it's fine. We don't want this, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we can.
I mean, our hand is sweet, and having more mana would be nice, but I don't think we need to. So we're just bashing with Charioteers, right? It's pretty safe.
No, we can. He can double block here. That doesn't do anything. He needs a trick. Yeah, it's pretty safe. And then we just battle. Especially given that we have Crypsis.
Mm-hmm. If he does nothing, are you just going to toss the Disciple into play and get it going, or do you?
Probably. Could sit back on Cloaksire and.
We're really far from dying.
I mean, we're going to be at 17 here.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he goes, you know, Plains Dictate, maybe it's a little bit closer than we thought. But I mean, that's the worst.
We also just lose.
Yeah. I don't think we actually just lose. You know.
I mean, not that turn, but we're not winning that game. I mean, he has a 2/8.
Yeah.
How do you beat that? Yeah, I think this next turn is our glimpse turn, probably. Like, all right, sending. All right, human. This is a human now.
I think
so. We can only block. We can't block any of these. Well, we can block here.
You can block the Cavalry Pegasus with the Disciple, right?
I just don't think we want to.
I mean, if he has to, he's choked up on mana, and if he has to use this turn, like.
Well, but we're also just taking 2, 4, 5, 6, and we're at 17. Like, do we really care? Like, and I can have Crypsis up to use as like an actual combat trick and even draw an extra card.
Well, not an extra one, but yeah, because I mean he doesn't untap the next.
Well, you're assuming that I'm attacking or whatever.
Right. Yeah, I mean either way, yeah, I don't think it's like. I'm just like, you know, the worst case scenario if we block is he has a trick, he has to use his turn to do it, and we're just miles ahead still. But
yeah, that's probably fine. I'll block. Yeah, if he's got what's it called +2/+2 or whatever, we'll just let him. He just threw his guy away.
Best case scenario,
I guess. I mean, he can get it back. Okay, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
So that's why. So he was willing to throw his guy away for that. That makes sense too. And now he's got a 3/4 Tethmos High Priest, but we get to attack. It still feels like we win this. So I like these two guys battling. And probably going to glimpse something here too, right?
Yeah, it's...
It depends. Let's just ship the turn back. I mean, we don't have to do anything.
I kind of like getting Cloak Siren into play too.
Oh, he's going to tap out for us, so this is lovely. Excoriate.
There we go. Now we're going to get a little value.
Zing. Is that good? If so, why?
So he can just do actual nothing this turn.
Right.
And we still get to flash in a Cloak Siren.
And we still get to draw a card too.
Yeah. This is fairly brutal.
Not unreasonable, but we're not really.
I mean,
like we haven't won this game by any stretch.
No, but that is just a really, really great turn for us.
Yeah. Hubris.
Hubris
is good. Yeah, I like Hubris here. I think we can.
Yeah, it lets us kind of attack with impunity, right?
Yeah, I think we. Well, let's see. So he's got 3 power of blockers in the air.
We could just right
this could
now.
Be our glimpse turn.
We could just right now bounce that Loyal Pegasus, and he's in a terrible spot for this combat phase.
We could even just bounce this. Because remember, oh
right, because he doesn't.
Yeah, he actually can't.
He can't block
so we hit him
at all.
For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
right.
8.
And it makes
9.
it makes it so that his guys have to battle on the ground next turn. I like that a lot, actually.
Well, what about just glimpsing? We can actually hit him for 10.
I like.
Wait, can we just kill him?
Let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're 1 mana short.
Well, so we get to tap our guy during attacks.
Yeah.
And we get the counter, right?
Oh yeah, so we should actually just kill him then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep.
It's axes.
We got him.
So we just kill him.
Whoa, no, don't do it yet. We have to tap our guy during attacks.
Sure. All right. So.
Sweet.
With victory on the stack, we have to scry.
Yeah, it's always rough.
All right.
Cool.
So we still don't know if he's mono white or not. I mean, he did play a Scholar, but sometimes you have to play crappy. Like, obviously, Scholar without being able to activate it is crappy.
Glare is coming in for sure, right?
Glare is absolutely, like, it's the nut.
Yeah.
We could probably make a case for Mortal Offensive. I don't think I really want to.
Yeah, what did he play? He didn't really...
Deserters, Quarters.
Yeah, it's just too slow against the kind of all-weenie deck.
It's just always so slow.
Yeah. Better against, like, Nessie and Asp decks, you know?
We could take out Vapor. No, actually, Vaporkin trades for a fair number of his things.
Mm-hmm.
Armament seems pretty underwhelming against a weenie deck.
Yeah. I really like keeping, you know, because Crypsis would be one of the things to consider taking out, but man, if he's going to play Excoriate, I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of a beating.
It was one of the better Excoriate Crypsis beatings I've seen, and I've done that a few times. So.
You're no stranger.
Yeah.
All right, so this is obviously an insta-keep here.
Mm-hmm.
We get to keep the ground. It's basically the same draw as last game. We drew all these cards.
Right, except we don't have to sweat having to top deck our Charioteers this time.
Right. Hubris is decent here, too.
Black mana.
Yeah.
Oh, black mana makes sense.
Black mana makes good sense.
Yeah, because he had a Scholar. Yeah.
Scholar. I think that's pretty okay with us.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, just say go, I guess.
Yeah, I don't see running the bluffs as working very often. There's like actual nothing.
He either takes one or none.
Yeah.
And we take one no matter what. So not really good for us either way.
we would run the blocks there every time, right? Just for the hubris blowout. You know?
Yeah, we just block. Yeah.
Yeah.
The blowout meaning that we get a 1-for-1.
Well, we said well, ostensibly, you know, he has to replay that thing next turn. I consider that a blowout when he's getting charioteered.
So he is beginning the process of getting us.
Yeah.
Erebos. Don't think we care about that.
Well, we don't gain life, which kind of is kind
Oh
of
yeah.
a bummer.
No, that is.
It's a thing.
I didn't think about that. That's a good
Yeah.
point. I like just slamming Disciple here.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're totally right.
That definitely.
I mean, we're not in a race scenario because,
Yeah.
as usual, and this is something I think people forget a lot, is that like, oh, but this thing makes it so you can't really race. It also is terrible at racing.
Yeah. It also doesn't look like in his deck. You know, given how many white permanents he played last game, I don't think that thing's coming to life anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. Here's Tethmos. Yeah, so we're looking actually quite fine here with 4 power in the air plus some nice stuff coming up. Ooh.
There you go.
I think we just do it. We get to hit him for 6.
It does seem pretty sweet.
Yeah, right? And we can keep up Hubris.
We also get to
Maybe draw a card.
possibly.
I think this is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're the aggro in this game.
Mm-hmm. Especially if he's going to be paying life to draw cards.
Exactly.
He's also going to fear the cruel sting of Crypsis this turn.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes for Excoriate, I think we can live with it. Like, this is actually more important at this point. You know?
Yeah, right. Because
we're not
a
growing
lot of
the
the upside of
Charioteers.
Charioteers is gone now.
Yeah. I mean, we can still Hubris it,
If
too.
he spends his entire turn excoriating, I think we're miles ahead.
Yeah, and we might even consider Hubrising as well. He's going to hit us for 3 here. Sure.
Yeah, between Sudden Storm, Hubris, I mean, it just feels like he's going to have a really hard time out-tempoing us.
Yeah, like I think what our key... Oh, Drown in Sorrow. I think we save our guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, because like the thing is, we need threats, right? Like threats are a big thing for us here, because right now he's got the long game on lockdown.
Right.
So yeah, I think we save our guy.
Okay.
This is the only thing that's dying, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to 1-for-1 right now. Which
Yeah. Well, he'll get his 1-for-1. I just think this is like super important for the long game for us. Like it's our only real good long game plan because both like Sudden Storm is pretty temporary, you know.
I wonder if his hand is just full of small guys and he's
he might have another plan here to kill one of these or something. But
I kind of feel like, yeah, see, like it makes sense to me that he had a grip full of little creatures and he just kind of wanted to see how much value he could get, and it turned out to be like almost none, you know.
I think we just replay this, bounce this, and get him. But for now, we want to be able
Yeah,
to
we
attack.
want to attack first, right?
I think so. I don't want to give him the option to block. I mean, it's not a good block for him, but I want to hit him for 4 for sure. So yeah, come back. Yeah, this seems fine. He's going to need some pretty big spells to get out of this mess, because this is a flyer, you know, and this is going to be a flyer again as well. In fact, do we have lethal? 3? Yeah, we do. We have lethal next turn.
Well, he gets to drain twice, right?
Yeah, but I mean, that has to benefit us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
Also good.
All the tempo plays.
Can we just kill him though? Let's see.
No. Because he's at 9.
What? Okay, so he goes
So we
to.
can hit him for 2, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, but we can play a Far's Warden on that. Get 2 power. We can.
How does that get 2 power?
Well, because it puts a counter on it.
Oh, you mean on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you say that, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're totally right. So it's 2, 4, says 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we can put another one on Glimpse.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, he's got 1 card in hand. It doesn't seem.
Yeah, I think that seems fine.
Yeah.
Like it's like it puts the maximum pressure on and makes him
Right.
have something very specific. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that his game plan here is just to go activate, so he doesn't die.
Yeah. I like just shut in the window.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I see the window that I can close, I mean, you know, there's ways we can get somewhat punished for this, but it's really tough to get like fully punished. because like, he has to activate once.
Yeah.
4 or 5. Actually, he has to activate again, so we just win.
Yeah.
Because there's no one card. Like, I guess Eye Gouge saves him.
Yeah. Well, let's target both our Astronomer and that just for the small edge.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you. I don't think I've ever had anybody say that, but
What did he say? Grats?
yeah. Shuffler love never hurts.
You should have seen our last couple of video attempts.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, these games went great. You know, we somehow were the aggro with our.
In this one, in the
deck.
other one,
yeah.
we were not. I think that was sort of
Right.
the key to both of these games is that, you know, we were able to define our role well and, you know, do the best we could to play that role. In the first game, we were absolutely the control deck.
Right. We drew great curve. You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we drew our Charioteers both.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. Okay, he keeps saying grats, but I'm not going to say anything until the game's actually over, because I don't do that, because it's just opening up very bad doors. Never really understood why people have that compulsion to say GGs and then keep playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, normally GGs means I'm conceding to you because you have beaten me, you know. And I'll say it after. Like, I have no problem. I'm not trying to be impolite to the guy, but, like, you know. Okay, this is getting a little awkward.
Yeah. Maybe just say just say thanks, man.
Oops.
Or just say, yeah, had a nice draw or something like that. You know.
No, I don't do any of that.
You don't.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't need to engage. Okay.
I don't know. I always feel
there's a lot
I
more
always feel
downside.
like that's what they want to they want to hear. You know, like they kind of want to commiserate or something like that. I mean,
Yeah, I just don't do that because
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my time with hearing the
I mean,
guy's bad
I
beats.
100% agree. You know, I just. But
You're just a weak.
I also just want the round to end.
Yeah. You know, and that's
So-
why I said it there. I mean, look, like I said, in my mind, I think that the polite thing to do is to wait until the game's over and then say GG if that's what you're into. And then I will reciprocate every single time no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like it when people say it when the game's still going because it's very unclear about what it actually means.
Right.
Like
usually it just means they're
GG
kind of tilted. You know?
Well, GG, when they say it, can be very. It can be very genuine, where they're just saying like, "Look, this game is about to end,
Right.
and I'd like to say that we had a good game and I enjoyed it," or just do the normal gamer
Yeah.
thing. But the problem is, some people do it, and then they'll take their draw step and they'll play.
Grats I always kind of read as a little bit tilted about what happened or whatever.
Well, I mean,
like,
he was like complaining about the shuffler in the same
you know.
sentence as his, congratulations. And it's kind of like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's an 8-4. Like I didn't exactly.
yeah.
Just went
Congratulations is usually not sincere, I guess. Yeah.
I never had it. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the second round.